Welcome, viewers. This is Windshear. What's this? Yes, it is. Let's talk Battlefield Hardline and just kind of revisiting the game, perusing through this plethora of weapons in the Enforcer class. These weapon-specific type, the Scar H, the FN foul. Let's just pop this thing on real quick and see what happens. Wow, I really love this weapon class, and I really wish this was in Battlefield 4. I love these high damage, big beefy round type weapons with high recoil, high kind of a high risk, high reward type weapon. But they did away with LMGs in this game, and this is the Battle Enforcer type class. So, before I even get into that nitty gritty, why am I even showing this gameplay? Windshear, what are you doing? This game's trash. This is garbage. Hardline was dead a long time ago. You said so yourself. Yes, I did. All right, let's just recap for the record what I've thought about this game. At first, when the game came out about a year ago, I put out a review of it saying, yeah, I like it. It's good fun. It's a game you can pass some time on. It's not super hardcore, but yeah, I like it. Well, then I saw a lot of feedback, and the community at the time was just raging about this game, how terrible it was, and how dare the Battlefield franchise adopt the cops robbers thing, and just and frankly, I think I succumbed to the peer pressure, and I lost my bias, and I felt like I was I was behind the curve, and everybody was ripping this game up and down. So I recanted my statement. I conformed to the pressure, and I put out a review saying what everybody wanted to hear. What everybody was saying is the game's garbage and trash, and I apologize for putting out my review of the game, and I actually deleted that video, and I never put another Hardline video out since. But look at this Levolution right here. Look at this gaping hole in the ground. This was created by the big tanker explosion here. Created some new avenues in the map. What I want to talk about in this game, and I've got some great gameplay here. I encourage you to watch it through. If you're just working out or something, you want to see some good gameplay, I will have that for you in my footage. It's always about quality over quantity. And I've got some the gameplay, as you will see here, it kind of brushing up my skills. It gets progressively better as I go on through. And look at this moment right here. Don't you love it when your squad mate spawns on you? When you have a suppressed weapon, just starts shooting at you in the back, puts you on the mini-map, trolls you, then you bring everybody's attention, and the next thing you know, you got P90 taking you out instantly. Oh, God, noobs. So, where am I at with this game? Why am I playing it? Well, again, I'm going to eat my own words, guys. I am not afraid to do so. Battlefield Hardline is not that bad. Get over it. Just take a breath. Have a drink, drink some bourbon, take a chill pill, guys. What is it about this game that the community is just so vehement against? It's like you're seeing this nowadays when people, the game doesn't meet 100% their expectations, so they just get on this crybaby bandwagon and just rip it a new one without even really trying it and dismiss it and write it off. You're seeing it right now with Battlefield I keep calling it Battlefield Battlefront, but excuse me, Star Wars Battlefront. People are just writing off that game. I'm seeing a lot of the similarities with that I saw with Hardline, and I for one regret dismissing this game, and I think a lot of you guys would too if you actually gave it a fair shot, because this game is a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun, particularly on console. We don't have the server population issues on PC that are just dismal right now, but you're seeing a lot of the level caps and the Jack Frags out there put out videos about this Hardline DLC that's still releasing for it, arguably kind of worthless right now, but particularly on the PC community. But look at this destruction. Look at this building right here. What other game do you have a building where all the walls are blown out? Remind me of anything? Rainbow Six Siege, maybe? Yes. Not to really compare the two, but again, look at the level of destruction. One of the things I criticized this game about was its destruction. What I really didn't appreciate is what type of destruction it has. Not everything's destructible, but what is pretty engrossing, and the teabags are in effect, especially with the payback kills. But what is there is pretty significant. I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, this building's already succumbed to Levolution, completely changed the play field here, and look at me just go ham here in a moment. I was having fun. I mean, these are fun moments you're seeing this gameplay right here. Effing foul. Let me just talk about this gun. This is what got me into first-person shooters. This was my gun back when Modern Warfare 2 launched. Oh, I love the gun. It was semi-automatic at the time, but it was a two-shot kill, essentially. It was a really powerful gun. I really liked it. But for some reason, when I came in Battlefield, I never saw this weapon. But finally it comes around in Battlefield Hardline, and I absolutely love this thing. I mean, this is a monster of a gun. But, you know, there's a lot of things about Battlefield or Hardline here that this is strange to me. For example, like the weapon licensing. You have to get 1,500 kills with the gun to be able to use on either class. That's ridiculous. I don't know why they haven't changed that. I don't have premium for this right now, and I went to look because I was curious about buying it. It's still $50. Are you kidding me? Like, who the hell's setting the prices on this? How is premium access to this game still 50? And I want to say, you know, expletives right here in this word, but I won't restrain myself. But $50? Are you kidding me for this? For premium? Wake up, whoever's in charge of this. This is Visceral or whoever. I mean, that should not. I mean, I don't understand. Like Battlefield 4, its premium's like $20, and the game itself's like $15. Like, you get everything for like $30. Whereas this, I don't know what the game's running, but like I say, $50 for premium. That's all. I mean, don't spend $50 on premium because I don't think the servers are populated enough with the DLC content. What I'd really like them to see is just make all the DLC free. Just do away with premium altogether at Hardline. Just accept the fact that, you know, the community didn't like this game for what it was, but try to salvage it, and maybe people actually start playing and realize how much content there is in all these DLC maps. It's just like Battlefield 4, tons of maps, tons of weapons, and just, you know, if you had access to all that for a low price, I mean, you could probably pull a lot of people back into this game. I mean, look at this stuff with the loadouts. There's a lot of weapons camos. There's a lot of stuff I don't even know about. But slap on a cool camo on the Scar H, and this thing's gonna go ham here in a moment. It really likes. I was kind of joking about this, like, man, this gun just felt like a whole different animal when I threw this camo on it here. Check this out. Like, I just go ham here in a moment. Just close quarters with the Scar H, full auto. Have guys bum rush me. I'm using situational awareness, watching that mini map. And, you know, kind of pre-firing corners, and it just, I mean, this is, to me, this is Battlefield. I was having a blast right here. This clip right here just encapsulates what this game's capable of doing, and I mean, it just, situationally, I had no different frame of mind playing this compared to Battlefield 4, and the level of fun I was having with this is just on par with, if not exceeding anything I've done with Battlefield 4, because I really like infantry combat, and I know a lot of you guys do too. You don't have to deal with that frustration in Hardline. That's one of the great things that we liked about Battlefield Hardline, is you don't have, you know, the big beast jet pilot that's going 60 and 0 or over, that's invincible. You don't have to worry about that guy dominating all the air out there, so now you're just getting run by tanks, air, everything. You don't have to worry about that in this game. This is just hardcore infantry combat. Look at that shot. Good headshot right there. I'm going to push up here. I'm using my weapon strengths to my advantage. This weapon is good at medium-long range. Is a good kind of an anti-sniper counter right there. Again, I'm seeing them push up here from that bridge. They're going to be flooding from position B towards this objective, using they're trying to flank me to the right. I've got snipers over there. I see the scope glint. I mean, this is just like Battlefield that you'd be doing in Battlefield 4. I'm taking cover here. I'm getting suppressed. I'm putting out suppressive fire, and ultimately I will succumb to a mistake that I make because I caved to the pressure. I'm wounded. I couldn't get any health back up here in a moment. I take a hit, and I pop up, and I try to flee and evade this situation right here. As you see, I'm down to like 31 health. I'm trying to put some, I think that's a gas grenade. I was hoping it was a smoke grenade, but for some reason, anyway. There's my mistake. I get caught in the act. So again, you are pounded in this game for making if I could talk right. You are basically punched in this game for making mistakes. Is what I'm trying to say here. Again, another great clip here. This map is the night version of Bank. Was this Bank map or something? I can't remember what it's called. Forgive me again. The map names, there's just too many in Battlefield for me to keep up with them all. But again, I don't like night maps because I know from your guys' perspective right now, because I've watched people upload night maps, the visuals are not very good for you. It's hard for you to see what I'm shooting at. So I'm going to have to kind of talk it through here. I'm pushing up here and getting this shot. I'm on this enemy's flank, and I'll pretty much just sit here on this flag the whole game. This particular map, I play on the C objective here. Putting out this, look at this foul, just dropping left and right. I've got my teammate here to give me some health. Well, actually, he's not giving me. I can go up and take it from him. That's another great thing about this game that, for some reason, Battlefield 4 never employed. You know, a lot of times, if your teammates aren't, if they're newbie or not paying attention to you, just go up, grab ammo off them, grab health off them. Great little mechanic. Really love it. Again, playing smartly or sitting back here. I know this team's got me outnumbered, outflanked. I'm not going to expose myself there. I'm going to make the game mine. I'm going to make them come to me. I'm going to use my weapon strengths to my advantage. This thing full auto in 10 feet or less, I mean, God, it's all over for you. I mean, this thing just like one bullet to the head and you're done. This is an absolute monster of a gun. I'm using cover here. I'm allowing my squad to finally spawn on me and push up here. Once I'm confident it's clear, I'm going to move up to the next section where I can position myself on either flank or in a cover position to help stem this position. I notice this bus right here. Let me get see. Yeah, I can get in the city bus right here. I got all kinds of windows. I got cover in here, and it's really hard for the enemies to pick me up visually. Again, just picking them off left and right, taking down, taking cover, popping back up. Whenever I feel like I'm getting the window shot out, I'll pull out here for cover. I'm watching this mini-map, watching him push up. I know that guy just ran that bus, so I'm trying to crawl out of here, keep a low profile because I'm completely surrounded. I'm probably lucky I didn't get knifed there, but I guess he ran out because he didn't see me in there. Pop back right in here again, overlooking the position. See that mini-map's still lit up. Head glitching, guys. Again, getting headshots with this thing. Just drop. And it's a good solid 10, 11, maybe a 12 kill streak here before I move on to the next clip. Again, and we end up capturing this position. I think I'm going to cut this out here in a moment. But again, good gameplay, solid tactics, rewarded for being smart, using cover. I'm using the cover at night here as well, kind of my advantage. That is one thing that's, of course, to everybody's advantage. And it can be a hindrance if you're not aware of, a lot of the camping, the camping boundaries and spawn points, because the team will spawn over here off my left, near where that M240B pickup is. So I kind of be conscientious of showing my back to the enemies in those corridors. Again, just tearing through these guys still was a good position overall, and then finally I succumbed to the headshot from the sniper rifle. But again, pretty much all in this gameplay, I just stuck to this corridor of the map. It's a 3-position capture map. I really like those in Conquest. With 64 players, that keeps action very intense. And it's very enjoyable. It keeps it high action paced, and I kept, again, where I'm comfortable at and where I think my weapon's going to be the strongest is out here in the C position. So I keep stemming the onslaught of enemies, going out here, taking this point, and then they come back and take it back, and then I go out and take it again, and just push up here cautiously again, and just be an aggressive player. And all in all, again, so, kind of back to my original topic with players and community, like, what is it about this game that turned everybody off so much? Because, I mean, it's such a blast to play. Like, it's Battlefield at its finest. And this is Battlefield. Whether you want to reskin it or accept it for what it is, it's still Battlefield at its core. Again, large player counts, large weapon groupings, lots of weapons loadouts, customization with all that. Again, there is destruction. There's lots of equipment and utensils that change the flow and tide of gameplay. For example, the zip lines that you can get on top of roofs, and the snipers are always a threat. You got the enforcer class, you got your medics, you got your engineers, you got RPGs, you got machine guns. There's dozens of weapons in this game, and the amount of free content you get just from the DLC alone is much more in comparison to like Battlefield 4, for example. I mean, you get a lot of free guns with this, with just having the vanilla version of the game. Like I say, I don't have premium, but here I have, I have a lot of the weapons that are coming out with the DLCs. I don't have access to everything, but if they would lower the price of premium for this, I would be on board, and I'd look forward to playing those new maps. And I really think the new maps look really good. Really like the maps. Again, I like the infantry combat. So, kind of my question to you guys, like, what is it about this game that just didn't feel like Battlefield to you? I think, having played Battlefield 4 now in its polished state, I can tell the difference in this game in terms of the netcode is not quite on par as Battlefield 4 is right now, but it's still pretty solid. I don't really, I'm not getting like killed 10 feet behind, cover like I did. Look at that guy's riot shield saving him right there for a moment, and the Deagle one shot. Oh, but I was like, damn, that guy really he got lucky there. But it's like, this game is not nearly as bad as when Battlefield 4 launched in its initial state. So, I'd encourage you guys, just to take a moment and think about your actions, and think about, why you didn't like this game and how quickly you dismiss it. Did you give it a fair shake? Did you really try this game? Because if you like Metro type maps and Locker, if you're finding yourself on the Battlefield 4 servers and those maps all the time and enjoying that style of gameplay, you really missed an opportunity here with Hardline. I would strongly encourage you to go back and reconsider and try this game, because if you like that high yeah, kind of close quarters infantry combat, this is the game you should be playing, not Metro 24/7, 1,000 ticket servers. I mean, every game you play with, there's tons of maps and content with this game, and I'm having a heck of a lot of fun with it. I just had the urge to pop in after I saw everybody's video, and I said, you know what? Windshear, you're going to give this game a fair shake. I went back. I'm making it right. I'm saying it for the record. This is a good game. I think it's worth the purchase, and I encourage you guys to try it. A lot of fun, and tactics, Battlefield. It's classic Battlefield at its finest. And I recount anything bad I ever said about this game. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the battlefield.